something comes to my mind, because we tend to self-destruct again. I will mention the issue of land reform. We get land, but then we fight, the blacks are fighting amongst themselves, then the land is lying fallow. Now it defeats the purpose of what we are saying. We go to tourism. It's basically the same thing. Land gets given back to black people, tourist sites and everything. We come, we destroy, we kill the rhinos, those kinds of things, self-destruct again. Then we've got issues of mining again. Well, the mines are coming there, they divide communities, they extract, there's no value for the communities. You know, it's good you're talking about that. If things can be done properly, we can have progress. But now we've got these issues that are hindering the vision that we're having. You
are spot on. Capital, maybe it's because I come from a background of the Communist Party. Yeah. Capital is very smart. They are always ahead. Yeah. And they always think about what to do to distract the progress. And their main strategy, starting with the apartheid regime, it's divide and rule. Because Verwoerd knew that if Vendas, Tsongas, Pedis can stay together and live together like he found them doing that, living in peace and harmony, not seeing this one as a Pedi or whatever, speaking together all languages, mixing them, kids growing, knowing all the languages, dancing, sharing cultural dances, cultural food. He decided to say, no, the vendors must stay here and move the Tsongas with GG buses, trucks, and say, move with the GG, you stay the Pedis, you must stay there. And then he calls you Libua, Gavans, Pulu, and Vend. And he won. He won even up to date. We still see each other. When I see you, I don't see a human being. But when I look at you now, let me just look closely. If you don't tell me you are Sizwe, wouldn't I see you as me? How do you differ with my brothers? The only difference between me and you is that you've got a hoarse voice as a man and I've got a soft voice and I've breast, we differ with gender only. But in terms of who we are both human beings. But he came and made sure that he divide us across ethnic groups, and which is something that is still, and now it's emerging in this particular province, and we need to fight it. Because I was asking somebody yesterday that when you keep on telling me that the Bavenders are doing this, the Batsongas are doing this, when do you really know who you are? Because even your mother might not be sure. Where is your DNA test to show? You can just say, for peace, Venda, because I was born at Amashamba. Where are the DNA tests that shows that I'm Venda? Because even if the DNA test can show that I was conceived by Mr. Ramatuba, Mr. Ramatuba is not sure that he was conceived by his father. He might have been raised by a man who doesn't even know who his father is. People were working all over, going to... So we must take away that. But I'm bringing this because that's how capital think. So when they know there's a mine that they've discovered, there are minerals that they've discovered, they start looking about amongst us and start dividing us. Come and give you peanuts. And set you up against your brother. Come give your brother another peanut. So it is a high time that also as government, we've got to go deeper. You say if politicians are there for transformation, that's when they will show their leadership by going to meet with all the structures within that community to say, this is what needs to be done. For instance, your CPAs now, they're the ones who have been given these farms, they've destroyed them. You go to Zebediela Citrus, it's completely that which used to be a shining star. Why? Because of the infighting. The little money that goes into the account, people are thinking about Range Rovers. People are not thinking about working the land and coming up with wealth. So that is going to be a mountain to climb. I won't lie to you. But you can never say you have failed until you have tried. As President Mandela you once said, it's never impossible. It can never be impossible until it's done. You can never say you can't do this. It seems always impossible until you can do it. So for me, I believe that we have got to try. And once we try,
Yeah.
That's when we will give up, when we say we have tried.
Yeah.
We need to go down. I was saying this thing of saying if you understand 80% of your problems, then solution will be easy.
Yeah.
It will be, you'll spend 20% bringing solutions. So that's what we really need to do on that issue of land.
Okay, interesting. We can move on to the other two.
The other two, it's the issue of the roads, which I'm not going to dwell on them.
Yeah.
Then the last important issue is water. So for me, I'm saying, yes, there are hospitals that must be fixed. All this, if you deal with these three, all these things, these other ones, they will fit in.
But now, the province is dry, naturally arid. Where do you get the water? Because I understand municipalities like Musina are even going to Zimbabwe to get water. Naturally, it's a natural problem for the province. What is the solution? Build more dams? What do you do?
The province, it's dry, but at the same time, we are failing, even where we have sources of water.
Okay.
Well, let's start there.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always saying it always seems impossible until it's done by President Mandela. Look at the Giyani project.
Yes.
Nandoni Dam, it's always full.
It is.
But how long did it take us to reticulate water to get to Giyani?
People are still complaining even now.
The very same people who stays 10 k's from Nandoni Dam, there by Thobela Mpapuli, there by Thobela Ramova, they still don't have water. So, but the dam is full.
Yeah.
But there's still no. Flag Bushielo, there by Skukuni, it's full. The Hope Dam, it's full. But are the people of Jenfas having water?
Yeah.
That's the question. And also, we've seen in other African countries where underground water, it's being used. Don't we have underground water? We do.
For sure we do.
We do. Right now, we are seeing flooding. Do we have harvesting mechanism for the water? We don't have.
Even rainwater.
Even rainwater we can't harvest. Yes, we agree that we need another dam around Limpopo River, there by Musina, so that, because we know by January it's always, Limpopo River is always full, so that by then we are able to harvest this water that we have. The reason why Mozambique will have flooding, like now we are having flooding because the water from northwest and Gauteng, it's not raining now in Limpopo, but it's flooding. That's why because in Tabazimbi and Lipalale. And those people, when we told them that move out of this area, they said it's not raining. They didn't move. But guess now, it's flooding for them because the water from other province, it's coming to our province. The same, you will hear that Mozambique, it's a disaster, even when it might not be raining at that time, because we are not harvesting water here in South Africa.
Why? We don't have the skill? Or what's the
you said the skills are there. They are all over the world. We are not creating conducive environment for our skills to come and solve the problems. Hence this campaign that I'm saying, bring South African skills back to South Africa to resolve the problems of their fellow South Africans. After resolving their problems, they can go back and go anywhere. But they should have contributed. They must come and transform the lives of their ordinary people.